I'm about to show you 7 quick hacks so you can appear more attractive instantly. This is Jim with SeductionUnleashed.com, helping you unleash your best with women and beyond. And if it's your first time to this channel and you're interested in dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by clicking that subscribe and bell notification so you can join that notification gang, bro, so you don't miss anything. Okay, number 1. Start wearing better fitting clothes, bro. Look, man, unless you're an Italian mobster from the fucking 1930s and you have a cool ass nickname, the reality is wearing clothes that have the fit of your fucking grandpa is just, it's not a good idea. Wearing clothes that look like you just stepped out of a fucking Kmart commercial is not a good idea. Then again, to be honest, I bet I could probably find good clothes at Kmart that look decent, but only if they fit well. In fact, that's a great point, because I don't give a fuck what the fuck you wear. If you wear the most expensive shit ever and it fits like garbage, you're just gonna look, yeah, you're gonna look outdated. I'm not saying you need to fit in with the trends, but the reality is, if you're wearing something baggy, it's probably because that's just something that was more accessible to you. So just take that extra 2 seconds to find something that's a little bit more fitted so you don't look like you just jumped out of a fucking 05 Little John music video. Yeah! What? Step number 2, get a good haircut, bro. Go on Google, look up cool haircuts. It may sound silly, but just do it. You have the internet. Look and expose yourself to all types of shit. Consider the shape of your head. I have a bit of a baby face. I don't have like a super pronounced chin, and I can be mistaken for being really young. If I have my hair like super down and super flat, it gives my face more of a round kind of appearance. The more I can make my hair spikier and bigger, or at the very least skinnier on the sides and just more on top, it just will give you a more slimmed down facial appearance. And that shit applies to you no matter, you know, what race you are, whether you're Asian, whether you're whatever the fuck. So just look shit up. If you're black, put black cool haircuts for dudes, for men. Put that shit on Google and just look around. If you're Asian, if you're whatever the case, just put that shit on Google and you'll get more ideas, and you'll just expose your consciousness to more shit, and just be open-minded. You might feel more comfortable in your fucking Slim Shady haircut, but the reality is, maybe that's not the best choice. Now, I'm not saying you should instantly go for what's popular, but just that extra bit of grooming, that extra bit of care, you'll feel way better when you look in the mirror, when people look at you, and especially when bitches look at you, let's be honest. Cut the fucking bowl cut, man. You wanna look like Mandar from Dexter's Laboratory? Shout out to my nigga Dexter. Step number 3, start hitting the gym and lifting weights, bro. Especially if you are of a race that's displayed in a very fucked up way on TV. If you're displayed like, say, Asians, I'm half Chinese, we get violated on TV. Obviously, I mean, anyone with fucking eyes can see that shit. Now, when I was younger, I used to be fat. And then when I made my big transformation around like early high school, I lost weight, I got into sports, but I was still skinny. It wasn't until I hit really like 17, 18 that I decided to start lifting weights, and I put on a good bit of size. Inside all of us, it's like a DBZ version of ourselves. We all have the ability to push ourselves physically, mentally, and you should do so while you still can. I mean, if you're in your fucking 20s or you're in your teenage years watching this, you're in your 30s, 40s, matter of fact, it doesn't even matter what age you are. Your ass should be hitting the gym. Not only is it therapeutic, but it's just gonna make you feel better. It's gonna take out all your emotions, your testosterone, your endorphins. It's an incredible release. That goes for cardio, but also lifting weights, bro. Especially if you're a young dude, you should be lifting weights. I know a lot of guys who say shit like, I don't wanna really lift weights, bro. I just wanna be toned. But again, everything is duality in this universe, right? There's cardio, and then there's fucking lifting weights. Consider this for a second. Imagine you lived like 500 years ago, where there weren't even weights. There were no fucking machines just there with nice little seats behind you where you can just get brolic as shit. You couldn't do that shit. If you wanted to get brolic back then, you had to fucking lift rocks. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You had to put some gloves on your hands and shit. You had to like go to a farm, fucking, I don't even know. Like, what do you even do? Step number 4. Take care of your skin and hygiene, bro. Now, when I was in high school, I was starting to hit my stride with girls. But one of the things I actually had was I had a lot of fucking acne. You can't even see it now because thank God the shit cleared up. But it was something that used to really bug the shit out of me, because you fucking wake up, maybe 1 second you're good, and then fucking you take a nap and you got like 2 fucking zits on your face, and this shit is horrible. It's fucking lame as shit, man. So take care of your skin, bro. That didn't even include your dick. Put coconut oil on your dick. I know this is probably the first time you ever heard this, but coconut oil is like the greatest shit ever. You put that shit on anything, and it's just like rejuvenation. You put that shit on your dick instead of putting soap and water all the fucking time. That shit will be good for your dick. Secondly, with hygiene, you just gotta make sure you smell good, man. Make sure your breath isn't off, because you never know. You could just be so into the moment that you forget that you got all ready, but you still got more than breath. Number 5, sexualize your fashion. Consider the image you give off, especially with however you were portrayed on TV. That absolutely has an effect. If you're Indian and Asian, you come from a very studious culture, and then you look like a nerd, you're gonna get classified with a really asexual kind of energy, a really nerdy energy, and that's not what you want to be. Now, I'm not saying you have to not be what you are, but just be a brolic motherfucker with some nice clothes and have some glasses on. There, like, make a compromise somewhere in the middle. Easy ways to sexualize your fashion are just accessories, man. Accessories, rings, bracelets, cool chains. If you think it's gay, then you probably get no bitches, because I guarantee you never seen a dude with like 3 or 4 rings that didn't get bitches. I don't know why this is, but it just is what it is. You don't necessarily have to change yourself, but you have to look in the mirror and really consider, is this you? Is this necessarily you, or is this what you just happen to settle on because it was around you? Number 6, greet people with a positive energy and smile. If you're around people that, you know, maybe you care about your impression and how they perceive you, you want to have good energy when you see them. You want to have a good smile just to disarm them. That doesn't necessarily mean you be fake though. If you can still be chill and put out a good energy and a good smile, you just have to do certain things like look people in the eye when you see them, nod your head, smile. It doesn't have to necessarily be something where you walk in like, hey everybody, every fucking day if you're not that kind of person. Because personally, I'm not that kind of person. But I know how to at least turn it on to where I'm not fucking autistic if I really need to go into a place and make a decent impression. Number 7, offer people value. And the easiest way to do this is by just showing curiosity. Let's be honest, most people, you know, we're into whatever we're into. If someone brought up something that you're super into, you could probably talk about it all fucking day, and then by the end of it, you're like, wow, you know, that was awesome. That was a fucking great conversation. By focusing less on how you look and how you can look awesome, and just focusing on the person and what makes them awesome, they're gonna naturally feel awesome because you're talking about things that are awesome to them. So they're gonna feel it, and then they're gonna associate it with you, especially with girls. It's just with girls, you don't wanna do it in a needy fucking way, because you know with girls, everything is push-pull, especially early on. So if you enjoyed that kick-ass video and you wanna see more on dating and relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification so you can join that notification gang, bro. So with that being said, unleash your best, and remember, confidence is bred by competence. Peace.